How's it going, kids and cadets? It's your boy Chibo Kyoko Logan here, and today we're just going to be taking a look at an incredible new male Karen freakout. Now, if you don't know what a male Karen is, it's essentially just a fucking Karen. You know, the racist ones that shout and scream and tell you to fucking see the manager, all that shit. But, you know, there's sometimes these fucking male ones who are like even worse than the women at times, and today we have an example of that. So I'm gonna play this for you. We're gonna watch this together.
Yeah, because you don't know how to use a phone.
Oh, fucking shit. Come out here and say that to my fucking face.
I don't got to.
Come on.
Go ahead.
So fucking Bubble Bass here is obviously having a go at this guy who's recording him, and I can guarantee you that if this guy was in the same room as the other guy recording, he would do fucking nothing. The only reason he's acting this tough is because of this giant glass fucking wall between them, and fucking Head and Shoulders here is trying to act as tough as possible in front of the camera because he knows he's being recorded. I don't know where the fuck they're at, like maybe a gym. That was my first thought because of his tank top, but then I looked at his physique and I realised he ain't in no fucking gym, especially acting that hard. He wouldn't fucking dare act that hard in a gym full of tough guys. And then I saw the fucking posters on the wall, get a galaxy free. So there seems to be some kind of like train station, I think, where this guy's just going a fucking mad one against a guy recording him. I have no idea why we're in that boat together, but hey, I'm along for the ride.
Keep talking.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Keep talking. I'm a motherfucker. Hell yeah, keep talking.
Get out here.
I'm not the one who doesn't have money.
Get out from behind that fucking cage.
Okay, so I'm not really too sure why the guy recording just admitted to being a fucking motherfucker. Like, you know, you're bragging about incest with your mum there, but whatever, we'll just move. Then this motherfucker, this fat guy here, is like, oh, get behind that cage, and he says, the guy recording says, it's not my fault you don't have money. So I believe this whole dispute happened because, you know, fucking this guy just couldn't afford a train ticket. Like, that's what I'm getting from this video. But you know, who knows? Maybe it's not that. Maybe he wanted to buy a phone. I don't fucking know. We're gonna keep playing though.
Mike, you're finished in business. Dave, you're fucking.
I'm showing this to the police.
Big fucking moves from the fucking fat librarian there as he punches the glass wall. I'm surprised the glass wall didn't just shatter on impact there. And look at that fucking walk as he walks away. What a fucking unit. You can just tell by that walk how powerful he is. That is a fucking power walk. Look at that stride. Look at his head while he's going. The man with no neck now gives everyone no power because he has all the power in that room. He is an alpha Chad male. He is on his way out. He's gone. He's above this.
Police, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, ooh, you know what the cops are gonna tell you? So shut that wuss.
Alright, go.
I have no fucking idea what he just said. Something about being a wuss, but either way, he put some fucking jazz hands up when he heard the police, so my initial reaction is that he just loves the police, and that's why he's not scared of them. Maybe the police will come, he'll be fucking thrilled that they come. I don't know, man.
Go ahead. I'm calling the police on you. I'm gonna show them the video, and they're gonna gladly be happy.
No one else show up tomorrow morning.
Go ahead. I'm gonna show the police.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Power move from Chad there as he throws the jazz hands up once again, talking about how scared he is. I don't know why he's scared of the police. I mean, the police should be scared of him because, Jesus Christ, this guy's a unit. Look at his fucking shoes. Those are the shoes of a power man, especially with those shorts on to complement them. I mean, my man looks like a boxer in retirement. Like, this is not someone you mess with. Like, if you saw this guy on the street, you would immediately shit your pants. Okay, I'm obviously joking. This guy looks like if Head and Shoulders really worked and he fucking fused his Head and Shoulders together because he looks like a fucking troglodyte.
That's perfect. Literally, that's beautiful. Now, go ahead. Go ahead.
Shove the fucking bone up your ass. Sideways.
Yep.
Jesus, man, that was I paused it at the wrong time there, but that was a fucking belter of a roast. Shove that phone up your ass sideways. Now that is something you'd say to someone when you want to tell them, don't fucking mess with me, bro. And, you know, if there wasn't this glass wall here, I'm sure this guy would absolutely destroy the guy holding the phone. And the guy holding the phone definitely isn't taller than him.
Okay. Police is gonna see this. They're gonna love this phone.
Have your store closed.
Oh yeah. From who? You?
Yeah.
Wonder.
So that's the end of the video there, and as the guy walked out, he said, "I'm gonna get your store closed." That means that the guy recording owned the store, which means that this fucking reject walked into someone else's store, didn't have money to pay for a product, and threw a fucking fit. If that doesn't say enough, I don't know what does. I mean, this was obviously in America, judging by the accent, so it honestly doesn't surprise me. But we've got some more videos to check out here, so give me a second. So we got another male Karen freak out here, and this time actually it's not the guy who freaks out, it's not the Karens who freak out, it's the guy recording, but you can kind of understand it, so let's just start this. I'm looking forward to it.
This is a white man that doesn't want to let me in my building that I live in, and he's calling security on me.
That's right. That's right.
And this is another white man that doesn't
have anything to do.
that does not work here.
It's pretty hard to tell with the fucking 144p quality here. I don't know why all these Karen freakouts are like fucking recorded on a fucking calculator. But like, I want to know how both these guys in the video look like SpongeBob. Both of them look like the human reincarnation of SpongeBob, which makes sense because they both look like they were born in Weenie Hut Jr. If you can even understand that level of comedy.
Did not build a security, and is trying to prevent me.
We were told you have to have a fob to get in. If you don't have
So, fucking SpongeBob here, in his yellow shirt, the fucking Curious George man in the yellow hat, he's like, "Oh, you've got to have a file to get in here." This guy doesn't even fucking work in the building, so why is he even questioning this? The real reason is the guy recording's black, and, you know, obviously, it's more in America than it is here, and this does take place in America, so, I mean, most of the Karen freakouts do, because that place is a fucking shithole. But, basically, this guy, he's like, "Oh, you're black? Nah, you can't come in this building," because apparently black people can't be in buildings anymore, according to these fucking troglodytes. Look at his fucking haircut. It's got a fucking obtuse angle at it. The fucking right of his head is an obtuse angle. He's got a fucking quiff going, but it doesn't even work. It just goes to the side of his head. It looks like somebody fucking killed a lobster on his head and then covered it in hair. What the fuck? His nose looks like the fucking ghost car from Halo, or whatever the fuck that game's called. This man is not a good guy.
a fob,
What is security
you have to
man's name?
report.
What's his name?
They're quizzing me.
Big fucking questions from from the fucking librarian here, as he says, "What's his name?" quizzing him on the name of the owner of the building, all that shit, even though I guarantee he doesn't know it either. And what I love is these guys both have plain colored polos on. It's just hilarious how similar they are. I don't know if they're like brothers or father and son, because I don't know, this guy's hair is kind of white, so I don't know, but I just think that's kind of funny.
Me like I'm a fucking answer their questions, like I have a fucking answer to them.
What's his name?
Fuck you, that's his name.
Big moves from the guy recording. Fuck you, that's his name. Big moves, big moves.
How about that? And fuck you too, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Fuck.
Gotta love that response from SpongeBob there. Thank you, as he says, fuck you. That is the whitest thing ever. I'm white, and like, that is the whitest fucking thing I've ever heard. When someone says fuck you, and you're just like, yeah, yep, okay, thank you, yep, like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Both of you and suck my dick. And meanwhile, I'm gonna let my fucking brother in.
Now that was another one. We've got another male Karen here to go through. Sorry, you gotta stare at this fucking AIDS screen, hang on. But in conclusion, don't be racist. For our last Karen freak out of the day, our last male Karen freak out of the day anyway, we have this guy at a bagel store, and a little backstory on this guy is he's really short, and he takes his anger out on the world around him for being so short. He's also in a bagel store, so keep that in mind. Yeah, let's get into this shit.
Why is that okay? Great. Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead"? That's okay.
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. This guy, I don't know why, but he decided to just take his anger out on these women over something some women did to him on a dating site. This guy obviously hitting some fat moves here, this fucking goofy goober dance. You know, he's obviously very angry with the world and dating apps in general because he's 5 foot tall. There's nothing really else to say there. I mean, he's just a fucking short guy.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude.
Incredible fucking logic there. Shut your mouth because you're not the god, my father, or my boss. Because apparently they're the only 3 people in this world that can tell this guy what the fuck to do. I don't know why the fuck he has that mentality. By that logic, if God, for some fucking reason, or his dad or his boss doesn't say something, he just doesn't have to fucking do it. The police officer tells him to fucking get on the ground while he's been arrested. Nah, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my father. You're not God. You're not my fucking boss. I mean, technically he's the police boss because of Texas, but that's the whole thing. Anyway, this guy's just having a fucking go at everyone around him, even though they said absolutely fucking nothing to him. So also, just like the last guys, we've got to rate these crepes here, these shoes. I don't know what the fuck he thought when he put these on with the fucking neon green sole and the black top. Does not fucking go with this striped Chris Chan shirt here. And I don't know why, but all the male Karens in public freakouts always have fucking shorts on for some reason. So I don't know, maybe there's a correlation there. I don't know why the fucking video won't fucking play when I click the screen.
You want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
I love this. So this guy here, he says, "I'm not scared of you, pal," and then he chest bumps his fucking dick. Because his chest is just too low to get to the floor, and he's like, "Oh, you want to step outside? I'm not scared of you." As he talks to the 6'2" Goliath. I'm fairly certain that if this guy was to go outside and fight this blue shirt guy, he would get fucking dropped immediately.
You shut up too. No, go ahead and attack me, Jake.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I fucking love that, by the way, where he's like, "Oh, you want to go? You want to go? You want to go? I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you." He says as he immediately gets tackled to the ground and beat the shit out of. Yeah, I think people forget that violence is sometimes an option. And this blue shirt guy, who is not associated with the other blue shirt guy, just fucking destroys this guy after he talks some shit to him. Which I just think is hilarious. So, yeah.
I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing. Absolutely.
So, yeah, as we saw there, he got pinned to the floor, and then this is the aftermath. So, yeah.
And a guy 3 times my size. That's okay?
Get your food and
What happened? What I'm sorry?
Get your food and leave.
You know what? Fuck your fucking breath.
So Bagel Guy just says, "Fuck your bagels." He throws his fucking food out the way, like, making a fucking power statement there. "I don't need food. I need justice." Anyway, this guy just storms out, and he gets angry at people for not stopping a guy beating the shit out of him, who was like 3 times his size, as he said. But the thing is, he didn't. If that guy wanted to hurt him, he would have. He just pinned him to the floor and had a go at him. It's not like he punched him or anything. And this guy was egging him on anyway. He was like, "Oh, come at me, bro. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you." And then he got fucking beat the shit out of. So I don't know where this guy's mentality is, but, getting fucking pissed off at the workers and random civilians. But hey, we move. All of you, yeah, all of you. This guy is screaming, "Go fuck yourself," to these fucking random workers who did nothing wrong. They literally just got this guy's bagel and had to listen to him ramble on about how women tell him to die on dating sites. It's fucking sad, bro. Like, these kind of people have just grown up doing nothing with their life and now just reap the fucking world around them for it. It's not fun to watch. Oh, I mean, it is kind of fun to watch. And then fucking baby toddler in the night garden motherfucker gets escorted out by some random guy, and he don't even try and stop him. He probably learned his lesson from the last guy that he should not piss off guys because they will beat the fuck out of him. And what I love is how he throws his bagels on the floor and then goes to leave, but then comes back when he's egged on by the civilians. So he goes back to just tell him to fuck off. Then he picks his bagels back up. Like, he threw them on the floor just to pick them back up. Like, what the fuck, bro? Just hold your fucking bagels. So now the power Chad here, 5'2", absolute stomping monster Godzilla gets his fucking brain melted in by this guy here in a blue shirt. It's always the guy in a blue shirt with this guy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a very blue shirt county, but this guy's just having a go at him, yelling at him for just being a fucking reject, which he should. This obviously fucking behavior should not be tolerated. And this guy's not even like super tall either, but this guy's still fucking intimidating. He's so tiny next to him. Yeah.
We have very thick skin in here. This did nothing.
And that's the end of the fucking bagel guy. Essentially, what happened here is some like 5'8" guy who towers over him was just told him off like a fucking child, like he was scolding a child, like, no, do not scream in public. It's not acceptable. But this fucking troglodyte obviously has no fucking idea what he's on about. So he just I don't fucking know. His stupid ass striped shirt needs to get the fuck out of there. But that's it for Mail Karens today, so hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, eat some big, fat, juicy lemons.